What is happening, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival is Vital. And today I want to start by apologising if you can hear a lawnmower behind me. It's non-stop. Every time I go to record, someone's doing something in their garden. So, oh lovely, it starts raining when I record, oh well. But yeah, I guess I can start by explaining my situation. As you can see, whoa! Okay, that actually scared me. I didn't expect that to happen. But yeah, we have sort of done the lava pool, and I'm not impressed. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really... You know what? Let's just get rid of this stupid nighttime. Let's sleep. So that was a little bit of an intense start to the episode. Storm, nighttime, Enderman on the bridge. But, alright, I think it's going to be a little bit more calm now, and I can actually talk to you guys about what I wanted to talk about. Now, so as we edge closer, guys, to our original starting island, there's my problem. This is the mountain from a distance. Now, everything looks fine until you see that stupid tunnel system on the top. And I know what a lot of you will be thinking, just get rid of the tunnel, you don't need it, it's a pointless part of the mountain. Yes, but then it just looks like a bit of a bare mountain. And it's not the most nicest looking of mountains. And if I could go back and do it again, I probably would do a lot of things differently. But I just thought there's not a lot of room for creativity now. Cobblestone little island thing here is where our episode begins, guys. Now let me get back over here quick, and what I can do now is show you what I've been doing. Now as you can see in my inventory now, we've got a bit of nether stuff. And that's because I went back. I went back to the nether for the simple fact that I needed one simple thing, and that one simple thing was this soul sand. Now a lot of you probably already have guessed what I'm going for here. You've seen the soul sand. You've seen the bare amount of glass that we have got. We will be making a glass elevator. Now, I'll tell you why, guys. Don't you worry about that. But first things first, let me just place all the glass down. Now, to start with, I am going to be doing a glass elevator 64 blocks up. 64 blocks up, that's going to take ages, so this will be cut from the video, guys. I'm not going to make you watch it, but what I will do is start it off so you guys can see the plan in action. Now, we've got a little bit of a gap here. We're going to be putting glass here, 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 and here. 64 blocks up. And we are going to be living in the air, guys. That's it. We're growing wings. I should have a thing of Red Bull here. I should have a Red Bull because I'm going to be growing wings. I'm living in the air. We are having an island in the sky. And the best way to get up to this island in the sky is to shoot up in a water elevator. And hopefully, if everything goes right, guys, we will be doing this with the soul sand. Now, let me just pillar my way up 64 blocks so I can actually start talking to you. Alright, so here we are, guys, 64 blocks up, and we're at cloud level. I think the clouds are about at my head. If I go like this, yeah, they literally touch my head. So I don't want to be in an island and have to live in clouds constantly, because if you go into the clouds, it goes a little bit misty, and it can get a little irritating. So what I'm thinking is to go 60 blocks up instead of 64. So if we break 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and for each one we'll go 60 blocks up, therefore giving us a little bit of leeway with cloud level. So I'm going to go finish all this off now, guys, and I'll be back with you once it is all done and dusted. So there we have it. We have a big glass pillar of nothingness right now. Now comes the fun bit, and for me the slightly nervous bit, because I've never done one of these on my own. I've only gone through a tutorial, and now I'm doing it out of memory. And I don't think it's that difficult. I think all I've got to do is place one sign here, and then I need to not be a complete scrub and have a pickaxe, which would have helped. I need to put a thing of soul sand here. This is where my memory gets a little bit, yeah. You know, I'm going off of memory, so let's hope and pray that now all we need to do is go up. Right, so as I approach the top of our contraption, I think all I've got to do now is place the bucket of water in here. It will then travel all the way down while I travel all the way down, and when it interacts with the soul sand, bubbles should appear. Now there's two options for this. Now I hope this is the right one. If not, I'm going to look like a complete idiot. Soul sand makes bubbles go up, therefore pushing you up in the ocean. And a blaze block, or magma cube, I think it's what it's actually called, not a blaze block, James. Come on, wake up. A magma cube makes you go down, therefore having an elevator up and an elevator down. You know, it's pretty obvious. So, I mean, why am I even suspensing it? Let's just go. Right, water is in. Let's go. All the way down. All the way down. I don't think we're going to beat the water down, but let's go. We're going down. We should see bubbles. So far, no bubbles. Please be bubbles. I'm just hoping that there's no bubbles yet because it hasn't hit the bottom yet. There's bubbles! Come on! Let's go. And they look to be going up. Now the only other thing concerning me slightly is it going to reach the whole way up? Am I going to be able to just jump in and go all the way up to our survival island? Oh dear. Let's go. Trusty shovel. Hello shovel. How are you doing? I'm alright. Okay. Let's just go, man. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We're going up. Come on. All the way. All the way. Slightly anticlimactic, but we made it. Woo! We made it. We're up. That's it. That was the big hype. Oh, I'm glad. Imagine I would have to do all that again. It didn't actually take too long. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So, if you want to make one of these for yourself, all you have to do, glass. Oh, alright. I actually thought I was going to bounce up again for some reason. Right. Glass, signs, soul sand to go up, magma cube to go down, and a bucket of water. That's it. That is literally it. My only concern was that it was going to look a little bit clunky. Now I know I'm quite big on the whole realistic thing, and I want everything to look realistic, and if it doesn't look realistic I hate it. But for me, it's the lesser of two evils. Now the only other question is, once we actually have an island up there, do we then clear up that mountain? I'm thinking the only thing I'm actually going to do is get rid of the lava tunnel, and the rest of it I'm just going to leave natural. The Nether, by the way, is in such a state. If you hadn't seen the Halloween special, go check it out because it was an intense episode. The Nether has 3 portals in the Nether. 1 broken, 2 active. We've also got 2 or 3 portals scattered around here. 1 on the mountain and I think 1 or 2 in the forest. So yeah, I might have to take Sam into the Nether and get him to help me clear that up because that's going to take a while. But I'm happy we have a system to get up in the air. That's always a bonus. Now the bigger question is, do we have a system coming down? Sam has got a magma cube over there, so we might have to do a trade with him at some point if we end up making a system to come down. I'm thinking we just jump into the water, if I'm honest, guys, for now. For now, let's be peasants and just jump in the water to get down and use the elevator to get up. Now, what I wanted to do is plan out our first island. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is doing a plan with dirt, because I'm cheap and cheerful, and then using wood in the end when we actually do the final design. Now, let's go back up, because what I'm thinking of doing is having this elevator, but the elevator leading to a bridge, not to an island. So, let's go here. Now, this is going to be the way we go. Now, what I need to think is how to make this look slightly fancy. So, for now, let's chuck a bit of dirt here and chuck a little bit of dirt here and go up 1 like so. Then I'm thinking we have one going like this. And then maybe coming out one. And then stepping up one. Sort of like this. So it gets a little bit of height on it. I don't want too much height on it because we're already high up. Maybe just an elevated system like this. And then, by the way, it's not going to be made out of dirt. So don't worry. It looks like trash. But it's not going to be made out of dirt. So it will look slightly fancy. Something like this. And then have it coming out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the one to start going down. I think that's how we get. Oh, going down is going to be a pain in the neck, isn't it? Going down is going to be a pain in the neck. I'm going to have to pillar up every single time. This is what I was thinking of having, just a little bridge, and then, unless the bridge just goes up and then just hits the island. Should that just be the island? I don't think it needs to be elevated, if I'm honest. I don't think it needs to be elevated at all. See, if we had it like this, and had it just come out... Oh, blimey. Misplacing blocks! If we just had it coming out like this, but then I kind of want it to be like a drawbridge. So maybe... How would you make it look like a drawbridge? I guess we could use slabs. Pretend these dirt blocks were slabs. We draw a bridge out. So like it would be like slab blocks in the centre. And then maybe on the sides we have fences. And then we could do like fence, gap, fence, gap, fence, gap. And it would almost be like a rockety drawbridge sort of thing. That could look quite nice. Oh dear. Hello, Mr. Seaweed. What does it look like to have blocks floating in the sky? What we are going to have to do, once we have a drawbridge and we start on an island, we're going to have to make the island look natural. Now, I've got a couple of ideas. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to put a couple of ideas on screen now. So we've obviously got the one idea that is like, it's sort of like an island in the sky where the island is like falling down into a cone. So obviously that'll be on screen now for you guys. So it's like, it's sort of like cones down. So it's like a bit of land has just been ripped from the earth. And you know when you rip a plant out of a pot, it has the soil coming down and the roots and stuff. It kind of looks like earth has just been ripped out of the ground and put in the air. So it's like the ground around it has just fallen. So it could be like a floating fallen island sort of thing. That's what I'm probably going to go for. Another one is to do like this, which would be to have like a hub system in the middle and have it like sort of like a UFO where it branches out. So we have like drawbridges coming out here, 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 almost like an octopus in the sky, and then have floating domes sort of around it. I'm going to have to find a picture for that now, aren't I? Fantastic! But yeah, there are a couple of ideas that we can do. What I'm going to do is, for the island, I'm going to play around with it off camera for you guys. This episode was just about, you know, explaining the lava island and then also getting the elevator system actually set up. So I'm guessing that's how I'm going to leave today's episode, guys. Very, very short. Just an introduction to the floating island. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Smash a big thumbs up in this episode if you have. If you have any ideas for our floating island, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I need suggestions, guys. I really, really do. And hopefully, guys, I will see you next week with another Minecraft Survival is Vital episode. Have a great day, and I'll see you then.